Welcome to Chapter 2 of Harley-Davidson's new model reveal for 2026. Of course, 2026 is a big year for America, celebrating 250 years. It's a big year for Route 66, the Mother Road, celebrating 100 years. And of course, it's a big year for Harley-Davidson. And all these new model year 2026 motorcycles you're about to see. Let's get into it. So Shelly and Tall, we spent the day riding on Route 66 today, and we got to ride legendary Harley-Davidson limited motorcycles on this great road. And the limiteds really are about pounding miles, and if you think about the opportunities people have to explore this world on two wheels, this is the best way to do it. Shelly, you come from, a legacy family in motorcycling and Harley-Davidson history, and you've known a lot of customers. What do you think it means to them to have this bike back?
I think they're going to be very happy to see the features that Harley-Davidson has brought back to the table, and especially when you buy it off the showroom floor, this is the way it comes. And it was designed specifically to be able to tour in comfort and with great style.
Touring bikes are made for touring. And these bikes are the ultimate touring bike. Yeah. You can get on these new Harley-Davidsons and put mile after mile on these bikes. The Limited is back, and it's back in a great way. This motorcycle is ready to hit the road.
All right, Tall, so here we have the Street Glide Limited in olive steel and vivid black.
Beautiful bike.
It is a beautiful bike, and it's packed full of features that touring riders will love, like the taller windscreen.
Yes.
Fairing lowers.
Yeah, really nice. I like these lowers right here. Oh, and the integrated lights, look at that.
Really good.
Yeah. Anything that you can get up front like that to shine on the road, especially on these dark streets at nighttime, that's what you need right there.
You got a new seat. It's heated for the rider and the passenger. More passenger accommodation. Got the Grand Tour-Pak with a luggage rack, and it's all wrapped up in this new bodywork and powered by the new Milwaukee-Eight VVT 117.
You still have your sport mode, road mode, and rain mode, and it has all the power it needs to get down the road and get you to merge onto the interstate.
Well, let's talk about the Road Glide.
Yes.
In purple abyss and vivid black. This is the bike you were riding.
Yes, this is the bike me and my wife rode today. This is a fantastic motorcycle.
Go ahead and pop that light on, Tall.
Oh, sure.
Just to remind us that both these motorcycles have a lot in common, but one thing that's very different
is
the fairing.
Yes,
you got your Batwing fairing and your Shark Nose fairing.
The Batwing fairing is the one that brought me into the Harley-Davidson world on the Street Glide. So I kind of lean toward this.
It comes down to personal preference.
Yes.
Some people like that handlebar mounted fairing that turns when they turn. Some people don't.
I say go to the dealership, test ride both of them, see what you think.
It's the age-old debate, and like you said, you can't go wrong.
No, you can't go wrong.
Another new limited is the Pan America 1250 Limited.
Yes.
Now, you and I are both Pan Am owners.
Yes, we are.
And we love this motorcycle.
I'm excited about this motorcycle right
I
here.
am too, because this motorcycle has all the features that you want standard.
Everything you need to get on the road. Yeah.
It's got the aluminum luggage, the muffler guard. It's got the laced wheels, the LED auxiliary lights. It's got a quick shifter that comes standard.
And what about the new blacked out 1250 motor? It looks fantastic.
It does look good. I like the look. The Revolution Max 1250 motor is a great motor. Makes 150 horsepower, 9 ride modes, heated grips. Like it's everything you need to go down the road.
On road or off road.
For sure. And when the road ends, the fun still happens.
That's right.
So Jeremy and Brian, we've got some amazing new trikes sitting behind us, and they look beautiful. We've got a lot of story to tell about these touring motorcycles that feature all new looks, but also new performance as well. Street Glide 3 Limited is really embodiment of everything that's new for trike, and starts off with the new fairing, but everything else from touring comes with it.
Yeah, so you're right. We bring over the two-wheel fairing. We also bring over the lower fairings from two-wheel, but this time we have the integrated fog lights with those.
Just show that, yeah.
We also have the 12.5-inch TFT display with the Skyline operating system. Heated seat for rider and passenger. Passenger gets the new handholds. Passenger also gets wider footboards We also have the new backrest for the passenger. Better ergonomic comfort there, as well as the Grand Tour-Pak.
Comes with a rack, and I mean, this is all the stuff you need for touring. But then underneath all this bodywork is also a big story, Brian.
Definitely completely redesigned rear suspension for my year 26. All right, Paul, here we're at the Product Development Center. We got the NVH lab, and we got an RG3 set up here for you to check out.
Wow, it's actually a beautiful part.
Yeah, definitely. So as you can see, it's completely brand new from rear frame all the way back. It's all new. New DD-on axle coming across right here. We separated the differential from the axle, reducing unsprung mass by 68 pounds.
Wow.
We've got the Watts linkage right here that controls the axle laterally as it moves through the suspension travel.
Yeah, and then looks like the shocks are mounted in a slightly different spot.
Yes, so the shocks have actually moved from the rear of the axle to the front of the axle. They're slightly longer as well. So to achieve that 5 inches of wheel travel that we have now compared to 2.3 before, the DD-on axle has a spherical bearing up in the front, so that's allowed to pivot. So the axle actually pivots on that. So that's how you get
That
your
helps
5.
provide more wheel travel as well. So that's how you get more than double the wheel travel.
Exactly.
One thing we did too is we moved the preload adjuster from under the seat, and it's now underneath the left-hand side passenger footboard for easier access and adjustability.
That's nice for if you're taking a passenger and you don't want to have to readjust under the seat. You can just easily adjust, getting some preload in there.
All right, Paul, we're gonna show you our DD-on axle on component level testing over here.
And this is simulating road forces.
Yep, it's you got fore aft, vertical, loads that would be put in through the wheels into the chassis. So replicating that, we're testing to, over life of vehicle.
And this test will run 24/7 until you get to that point.
Yeah, exactly. We really put it through the paces, make sure it's validated for our use. I'm going to show you our full vehicle road simulator that we got going on here. This is basically the whole vehicle's on test. Typically we'd have the body on, but we took it off to show you our whole new suspension here at work.
So you take the data from the proving grounds when you're running in real life, and then you take that input and you put it back in the chassis.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we're actually simulating a rider on here, but we've got the ballast on there and connecting up to the handlebars as well.
Well, I've been at that proving grounds. I've been in that bump course, for example. Those are some serious potholes and this gnarly road surface. So you're taking all that input, all the worst of the worst, and then throwing it at here 24/7.
Make sure we're meeting the requirements, exactly.
Makes sense. Better it than us, right?
Take that.
All right. Eric and Allison, what a great day we had on Route 66, riding these motorcycles. I know this is a very different experience for you. This is not the type of motorcycle you normally ride. Talk about the differences between what you normally ride and what you experience today.
Like a chopper with no front brake. Very raw. Then you have this, polar opposite. I mean, just don't worry about stopping, just the comfort, like the heated seat, heated grips. Not getting out on a chopper.
No.
First I was apprehensive, but have a newfound respect for it. Absolutely, the comfort is next level. I could just ride the thing all day.
And what did you think of the performance of the Milwaukee-Eight VVT 117?
The smoothness of the power is, didn't expect it. Completely changed my outlook. I mean, I could see the allure of having a trike.
You enjoyed it a little bit, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of it, but yeah.
And so did you.
It was extremely comfortable. The seat is nice and wide. It's nice and thick. It's cushiony. The lumbar support feels good. I was able to just look around and ride. Could have ridden forever.
Usually some uncomfortable foot position for her, generally custom chopper is not set up for passengers.
Yeah, right.
So
They look good.
Yeah,
They're not great for
no,
passengers, that's for sure. That's not what they do best,
No.
anyway. here in the presence of some very special motorcycles. This is the 2026 lineup of custom vehicle operations. Corey and I rode the CVO Rogue Light ST and the CVO Street Light ST today, and we know CVO stands for the best of everything. It's the biggest motors, the Milwaukee-Eight 121. It's big wheels in terms of their style and design. These are hot rod baggers like we've never seen before. And you got a chance to ride them for the first time on the street.
Yeah, what a hoot. I mean, first time riding an actual street bike that wasn't something that we were gonna go out and race. And there's a lot of DNA there from the race bike that has made its way into these street models. So they're a kick in the pants to ride. I was really impressed with just how smooth it was and the feelings that it gave you. When you're getting a motorcycle like that, you're kind of looking for one thing. You're looking for the most performance you can get out of it. And it feels like everything that we've developed from King of Baggers is right at your fingertips.
So we're all suited up here in the paint shop at Tomahawk. And you were saying earlier, you paint thousands of parts a day right here in this shop.
Yeah, we paint about 5,000 parts between the 6 paint lines.
And you said you're painting some CVO parts as well, and those are typically a more complex paint.
We are, yep, and we have a great launch in 26 here with Electric Post. It's all 100% done here. So it's a 3-phase paint process. So it goes through a base coat line, comes in and gets faded. And then we will guide stripe and mask it. And then it'll go back on the paint line and we'll put the second coat on there. We will demask it and put the third coat on there. Then we do a final stripe and then a folding stripe. Then it comes back to the paint line and then it gets cleared. It's quite a process, a little bit of handling and a part movement, but it ends up with obviously a great product.
I think this is really cool for people to be able to see a CVO paint job like that. It's a minimum of, what did you say, 9 steps that it goes through, which just kind of speaks to the level of craftsmanship and technology that we have here, that we're able to do that as Harley-Davidson, and no other manufacturer gets close to us on paint. You know?
It's a beautiful paint that someone's gonna have, and they're gonna look at it so many times in their garage or on the side of the road and just be kind of like drawn into it, how beautiful it is, and then to think about this is what it takes, right, to make that. So CVO motorcycles are really special, and there's a certain recipe, Dane, as we think about big performance, big wheels, big statement, big paint, and I know it's your wheelhouse.
You know, it's pretty incredible seeing them all together. These are our 5 main colors that are across the CVO family in 26. Over here we got the Electric Coast two-tone. Next to it, the Torched Orange tritone. The Street Glide 3 Limited right here is in our Citrus Heat tritone. And then next to that is one color we're really excited about for 26 is the Inferno Gray. And then has like a red effect and then the neutral base. You have to see it outside, it's incredible. And then over here on the left is our Citrus Heat Reentry. And that colorway and scheme is obviously inspired from what we see on the track with our race team.
King of the Baggers race bikes. I mean, King of the Baggers has got everyone's attention right now. So we're starting off with the CVO Street Glide Limited, and it's got all the bright finishes.
Yeah, it's part of the bike that I think a lot of the team's most excited about. The way the wheel's been handled and just that whole bright front end to be complemented through the rest of the finishes on the motorcycle, it looks incredible.
So Dane, this bike has pretty amazing chrome finishes to complement another amazing paint job. Talk about this paint scheme and just how technical it is.
When we get into this big tritone, for example, there's a lot that goes into it. The amount of masking just to mask off this inner pinstripe from the thick to thin, that's all hand masked because that's base coat coming through between the black and the magnetic gray here. Not easy to pull off, but proud of this one and just the way it turned out.
Yeah, a lot of really cool touches in addition to this really cool factory custom paint, including this tinted windscreen.
Yeah, the windscreen, that was the first thing I noticed.
Yeah, it kind of sets it off, doesn't it?
Matches the paint, it all looks so sharp.
Well, then move on to the CVO Street Glide Limited, and the first thing I notice are these wheels.
Yes. I think that's the first thing everyone's noticing on the trike, which is awesome. Brand new geometry, a little more aggressive, a little more kind of performance inspired from some of the stuff we're seeing out there.
It looks good. All right, here are the CVO Street Glide ST and the Road Glide ST. And Corey, I know you loved this paint job. This drew you right in.
Yeah, this is my ride. I really like it.
I just think these new handlebars are awesome.
Yeah, it was a very clean cockpit too. It allowed me to get, kind of over the front of the bike when you're in those twisty bits and you need to feel that front end. But then it's also, a very comfortable riding position as well. So it's got a little bit of everything going on.
Yeah, it does. And it's got high-end components, Brembo brakes, Showa fully adjustable suspension, and look at this paint. I know this is what caught your eye right away.
It drew me in right away. I mean, I like that base gray color, but then the more you dig in and look close, that red metal flake just spoke to me.
Yeah, it does look good. And then we've got the CVO Road Glide ST. And even though this is a carryover model, it looks entirely new with this new paint being.
Yeah, I think, you can see the connection of what we do on the racetrack to this bike. It's a 2-pass orange, and that's achieved by a base coat of that brighter orange you see on like the Eagle head, and those are masked off. Shoot the top coat on, that gets you this deeper orange color. And then just accent that with some of the silver striping and segmented pinstripes and checkers. It just adds to all those little performance cues.
Yeah, it's loaded with performance cues, including the heavy breather intake,
Titanium exhaust,
carbon
exhaust tips. Just a very racy looking motorcycle.
Nice work. Nice work on the entire lineup of CVO. These bikes are gorgeous.
Hey, what's up, fellas? How are you doing?
Good to see you.
It's so good to see you.
What's up, man?
How you doing?
We got some fried mushrooms and French fries.
Fried mushrooms?
You a fried mushroom kind of guy?
Now I am.
You're on that side of the table.
But I'll take it.
Yeah.
And,
How was your ride? Where'd you come in from?
Arizona.
So you've obviously been on Route 66. I mean, there's a bunch of it goes right through the state.
Yes. Some of my favorite towns are all through the Route 66, like Williams. Then you got the Grand Canyon, of course.
Well, that's kind of one of the coolest parts about Route 66 too, is you really get a lot of different scenery. You get the plains of the Midwest, you get the mountains, you get the desert, you get the ocean. I mean, you literally get all of it on Route 66.
You just really feel the history over the years. It's like people have been traveling that road for a long time.
We were just talking about that. So think about in 1926 when that road opened.
Yeah.
What the cars look like, what the motorcycles look like, what the experience was like traveling the country, and you feel the history of it.
Oh yeah, and right there, that's one of the biggest reasons I ride Harleys, because I can't help to think about that all the time. I don't know, that history, that it takes you back in time.
It's totally part of the fabric of America, right? When you're on a Harley and you throw a leg over a Harley and you head west.
Yeah, yes.
Right? There is something special about that, and it does translate into all those people who've come before us on that road and that experience. You can taste it.
Everything's so go, go, go now. It's like, if that was so different back then, it's like you really took the time to kind of go through all those little towns, stop and visit them, stop for lunch at these little diners. And I mean, it was just such a different experience than nowadays, I feel like.
Like, we never would have found this place, Iggy's Diner. I mean, an awesome little diner that's just off the beaten path that you wouldn't find unless you're on this Route 66. And we'll jump on and go a little further up the road to Joplin and just see what we see.
Sounds good.
The mushrooms are pretty juicy.
Spent the day riding some pretty special motorcycles on an epic road. Route 66 turns 100 years old this year.
It's insane.
In the United States of America, it turns 250 years old. And these Enthusiast Collection Liberty Edition motorcycles celebrate that fact. Chris, I gotta say, they're gorgeous.
Thank you. I mean, it's really a whole design team that's behind this, but yeah, they did turn out pretty incredible.
It's crazy how comfortable these bikes are and how long you can sit on these bikes for. And we hit some pretty big potholes today, so some of the suspension, everything, it took it like a champ.
I'm not sure when the last time they paved a lot of Route 66 was. But.
What makes it even more special is that Eagle graphic. And I understand there's a story behind that.
There is. I mean, that was very inspired by like the 1976 version that Paul Smith originally did for the bicentennial.
The Liberty Edition from Harley-Davidson. An Eagle sets the pace. 3 great models from Harley-Davidson.
Well, and those bikes were called Liberty Edition motorcycles as well.
Which I think that 76 was actually the first special edition Harley-Davidson that we ever put out in history. So that makes it even more special to kind of reinvent that. So, I mean, you're really gonna see that red, white, and blue, like not heavy-handed besides the windshields, but like everything is just, there's subtle detail touches pretty much throughout the motorcycle.
Okay guys, so here we have the Heritage Classic and the Enthusiast Collection. And this is the bike you rode today, Ben.
Yes, it is.
It's very classic looking. I mean, I love the blue windscreen up here. Look how good that looks.
Always been a huge fan of the 3 lights.
Yeah.
Look at that. Coming down the road, you saw me in the rear
It
mirror with
reminds
those.
me when we were coming in at sunset, just how distinctive that look is. The thing rips, doesn't it?
It's insane. I think that's why I love this bike so much, because it's a simple, clean bike, but it's full touring mode. It has all these little details and settings between speed, rain mode, all that stuff. It's crazy. It has everything, and it doesn't look like it would have all that.
Yeah, but yeah, it's still super nimble.
Right. All right, well, let's check out the Streetglide 3 Limited. So I was on this bike today, and I gotta say, the new suspension is remarkable. It transforms this motorcycle and makes it really fun to ride. And then it's loaded with all these same second and third reed details, the stitching. We've got a heated 2-piece seat. You've got this beautiful Grand Tour-Pak with the Rockford Fosgate 6.5-inch speakers. And this whole thing is just designed to crush miles.
It's great. I mean, we really tried to do kind of the same thing we did with the Heritage, but we moved a few pieces around. I mean, this one gets definitely the much more broader graphic on the front, but we still got all the same details on the tank, seat, all the same things are touched on this one as well.
And the Milwaukee-Eight VVT 117, even in the trike, basically rips.
You got this in sport mode, didn't you?
Yeah, he was hauling. He was hauling. Anytime he wanted to pass us, he passed us.
All right, and then the third of the Enthusiast Collection, the Streetglide. This windscreen does really look great on this motorcycle.
I think it looks killer. We talked about, like, it looks very vintage and nostalgic on like a Heritage model, but you put this on a Streetglide and it looks almost like a performance.
It does,
motorcycle
has kind of a
it really
sporting
takes cues from a lot of that.
Yeah, here you've got that 250 America logo.
Yeah, we really wanted that to be kind of the rider viewpoint.
Yeah.
We wanted you to be constantly seeing something like that, so to be able to put that on the console.
It's been 50 years since we've had that first Liberty Edition motorcycles, and these bikes, I think, they're just magic.
It feels good to breathe new life into that Liberty Edition and kind of reimagine that in contemporary form.
Wow, what an amazing night. We celebrated the return of 2 legendary touring motorcycles, the Road Glide Limited and the Streetglide Limited, as well as the all-new Pan America 1250 Limited. That's fully kitted, straight from the factory. We unveiled the new Road Glide 3 and Streetglide 3 Limited trikes that redefine the 3-wheel experience. We introduced 5 new CVO models that raised the bar in Harley-Davidson performance, design, and style. And we introduced the new Enthusiast Collection, 3 motorcycles that are the Liberty Edition motorcycles that celebrate 250 years of America. To everyone watching tonight, to Harley-Davidson riders, to the dreamers and the road trippers, thank you. We build these great motorcycles for you. 2026 is going to be a great year. Let's ride.